Hi, I'm Mrs. Allen, and this is a quick introduction to Splat. So the way this works is that you're going to have a picture with different shapes on it, and you'll want to first think about, well, how many total shapes there are. In this case, we have 14 if you count them up. And in your picture that you'll be given, you'll know the total number because it will be in a box on the top corner. So in this case, you wouldn't have to actually count them up because we can see it in the top corner. So the total number of shapes is 14. It's called Splat because Splat. Now, some of the shapes have been covered up. Now, there's going to be the same number of shapes covered up underneath each splat that is the same color. In this case, we only have black splats, so that means that there are the same number of shapes under this splat as there are underneath this splat. Now the goal is this. How many shapes are under each splat? Figuring that out and telling us how you know. Okay, so thinking through this, if I know there's 14 and I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 shapes, then I know there has to be still another 6 more to get to the 14 because 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 6 more, okay? So in this case, if I know there's each of these splats have the same number underneath it, and I know there's 6 more, that means that each of those splats must have 3. So maybe 3 here, 3 here. So 3, 3, and 8 more will give me the total of 14. And another way I can figure that out actually would have been just kind of counting up to it too. So that's a different way to kind of approach this problem. And there's more other ways that you can kind of go about figuring this out too. And let's take a look. Let's see what actually there is underneath each of those splats. So you can see there are 3 under each splat. When you are doing this on your warm-up, you will notice here, you'll have the total number of shapes, and you obviously cannot see those total number already, that total number. And so you already have the splats. In this case, I have 3 splats, and I have the exact same picture here again, so you can see it again too. The total number of shapes is, if you need to see it a little bigger, I can still open it up, and I can even type in my answer on the side here. So the total number of shapes is not 4, but what I see here on the corner. What I see here is 19. So over here is 19. I'm going to type in 19 as my answer. Notice you could also just type in the answer here in this box. From here, the second question, how many shapes are under each splat and how do you know? So for this example, I can think, okay, well, 19 minus 1, 2, 3, 4, that means I know there has to be a total of 15 underneath the splats in total. Okay, well, maybe that means that there has to be 5 left. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That gives me 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 15. So 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And that does give me my total of 19. And so now I can say, well, how many are under each splat? And I could put my answer in. There should be 5 underneath each splat. But don't forget, I'm also looking for an explanation. So how do I know? And my explanation partially is shown in my drawing, or I could also explain it in words too. And in this case, I can say, I know that there must be 15 under all the splats because of the 19, only 4 are showing. Okay. And so if the splats have the same number of shapes under them, there must be 5 under each of the splats. And there's my reason. And then I could click submit, and then I'm done.